2023 Toccatatones Spring Concert. Tonight, we need your help as we find... Welcome to the 2023 Toccatatones Spring Concert. Tonight, we need your help as we find the killer of our beloved Otis. Throughout the videos played tonight will be clues, and you will have a chance to vote who you think the murderer is. So, pay careful attention. Now, sit back, relax, and stay alive.
Oh, yes, come in. Punctual as expected. Master Otis is waiting for you. Gentlemen, you have been gathered here today by our great host and mascot Otis, not only to celebrate his birthday, but to share a great toast to the amazing 22 years of our group. With this in mind, Otis wanted all of his friends in one room. Let us all share a memory of Otis.
I'll never forget the first time I met Otis. The look in his eyes was just wild. With one look, I knew he was special.
Yeah, he really is special, you know. One time Otis and I were going hunting and I forgot my feathers to camouflage, so he ripped off his fur and he let me borrow it.
He's really funny too. I remember this one time, me, Kevin, and Keith, and Otis all went shopping, and Otis tried trying on all the shirts, but they wouldn't fit over his antlers. You had to be there.
Sounds like the Otis I know. I will never forget the time that I was dumped right before Valentine's Day. And he sent me flowers and chocolates so I wouldn't feel so alone.
What a guy!
Thank you, gentlemen, for those kind words. Now let us listen to a live symphony and enjoy a nice meal of sushi.
This is something new. I hear it when I look at Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night game time, coffee on the stove, yeah. No sweet ice cream, but you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twist around your tongue. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. I want you. It's 'cause I love you, babe, in every kind of way. Just a little taste, you know I love you, excuse me, green tea, music for a sushi restaurant. Fried rice, alright. Music for a sushi restaurant. Music for a sushi restaurant. Music for whatever you want. I'm not going to get lost. I'm not going to go broke. Say you. If the stars are edible and our hearts were never full, could we live with just a taste? It's 'cause I love you, babe, in every kind of way. Just a little taste, you know I love you, babe.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Now. To Otis. To Otis.
One day. What happened? Look!
Oh dear.
Freeze, dirtbags!
Not you! I was just showing them how to... And it's freeze, not cheese! We got a tip that a murder was about to happen, and we are here to stop it.
Well, you're a little too late for that.
Joe, looks like we're a little late. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Is that a murder weapon?
Huh. Really? Well, fortunately in the tip we received, 3 of you were named as suspects.
Why would they give us 3 possible suspects instead of just telling us?
I don't know, but we're just gonna have to question them.
Okay.
Davis, Eli, and James. It's time for questioning so we can find the murderer on Poplar Street.
The street, just a little child with blasters on my knees, watching all the world from high. Up in the trees, I saw Mrs. Moore sneak round with distant keys. I feel like a new man, red flowers in my bed. Breathe straight through the crisp air, dead flowers in the sand. I am a true romantic, free falling love addict, and I am a true romantic, free falling love addict. Always call that road, place to take, where the road cuts and goes, and lipstick, the one night Mrs. Moore, she made to me, pulled me through the door and stuck her teeth in deep. I feel like a new man, red flowers in my bed. Breathe straight through the crisp air, dead flowers in the sand. I am a true romantic, free falling love addict, and I am a true romantic, free falling love addict. All our days are gone, sitting on the floor in your underwear, begging me for more. And all my days are gone, sitting on the floor in my underwear, begging you for more. 'Cause I am a true romantic, free falling love addict. I am a true romantic, free falling love addict. Just another boy who lived on Poplar Street, tangled up in lust and her exotic needs. One night Mrs. Moore, she called, collect to me, I don't love you anymore, she said, and ceased to be.
Sit down. Careful. Could be sensitive. He needs grab a seat. No, I actually didn't mean that, but thanks anyway.
Why am I a suspect?
Thanks anyway.
Why am I a suspect?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. We're actually really not that good at this, but guess we just gotta go with the tip, you know?
No, I don't know, but sure.
So, Davis.
If that's your real name.
Shut up! Wow, that actually felt really good to say.
I'm happy you're happy.
So, Davis, tell us about your relationship with Otis.
I would never hurt Otis. Okay, we had our ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. I loved Otis.
OMG, I knew you looked familiar. Did I see you at the parade last June?
What? No.
Oh, sorry, it must have been your doppelganger.
Keep talking.
Otis and I did everything together. We went to baseball games, we went hunting, we did everything. Until that girl came around and took him away from me.
Okay, Otis. Respect.
Stop it!
What?
Who was she?
Her name was Iris. She shook my confidence. She had Otis down on his knees begging her please.
Bars.
I would never hurt Otis. Okay? He never treated the people close to him right, but for some reason, he would always treat me right.
Huh. He never treated people right. So who would kill him?
James would. Otis destroyed his Game Boy last week.
Interesting. Back to you. I want to make sure I have this right.
I'm confused.
You always are.
Yeah.
So, you were in love with Otis, but not like in love, but in love until this girl Iris came around. He was everything to you, but then she has him begging on his knees?
Exactly. He was everything to me. Before Iris.
And you play it coy, and it's kinda cute. And when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend you don't know it's true. 'Cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, through these crazy times, it's you. You make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I care. Whatever comes our way, we'll see through, and you know that's what a love can do. And in this crazy life, through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line,
your every song, and I sing along, 'cause you're my everything. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Come on! So la, 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 la. So la, 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 la,
in here.
Hey.
Get in here.
Hey, calm down, okay? It's just a deer. And it's been dead for like 15 years. It's just like a stuffed head of a deer. What's the point?
Don't talk about Otis like that.
Oh, damn. Looks like we struck a chord. Well, hello, James.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just sad. Otis and I, we left it on bad terms, and I just never really had a chance to apologize.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to jail you go. You are making our job easy. Keep digging, James. Keep digging the hole for yourself.
Go ahead.
Just hold on. You don't understand.
I don't think Joe really understands, so can you explain it to him?
Take us back to the beginning.
I met Otis at a party. Saw him across the room, seen him around campus. He's so cool. He's way cooler than me.
Hey, don't be mean to yourself.
Can you let anyone finish their sentence?
No, you.
I don't really want to know about that, so I'm just gonna move on. Anyways, I saw Otis, and he was way cooler than me. He could get into any frat he wanted. He could talk to any girl he wanted. He was just so cool. But one day, I found the courage to walk up to him and say hi, and we became friends. We started gaming together until one day, his butler broke his Game Boy.
So was his butler like his mom?
Yeah, could you just like fire him?
He was getting ready to fire him tomorrow, but obviously that won't be happening now. Back to the story. I lent him my Game Boy, and the next thing I know, he calls me and tells me that he got mad and set it on fire. Like what? Who does that kind of a thing? So I called him an arsonist, and then we got into a huge fight. And now, tonight he's gone.
So it sounds like you have the motive.
And that Otis has some anger issues. Just a little.
We were in the process of making up, though. He gave me some money to put towards a new one, and we were working on things, but I just never got to apologize for being so mean to him.
I think I'm understanding now.
I get it.
So you met Otis at a party, and you thought he was way cooler than you. But you guys actually became friends, and you started gaming together until one day Otis rage quit and set your Game Boy on fire, right?
Yeah. He was so much cooler than me, until he became an arsonist.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I used to ball my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say hey or remember my name, and it's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me. You got your highbrow shoes on your feet, and you wear them around like you ain't shit, but you don't know the way that you look when your steps make that much noise. Shh, I got you all figured out. You need everyone's eyes just to feel seen behind your makeup. Nobody knows who you even are, who you think that you are. If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I used to fall on my got no doubt. 'Cause we all see you got your head in the clouds. If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I used to follow my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say, hey, don't remember my name. And it's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me. Let's go. When I was a child, I heard voices. Some would sing and some would scream. Used to find you had few choices. I learned the voices die with me. When I was a child, sit for hours, staring into open flame. Something in it had a power. Could barely tear my eyes away. And all you have is your fire.
speak unless you're spoken to. Sit down and don't speak unless you're spoken to. Get up! Well, you're looking a little too comfortable with that gorgeous hair. Happy you successfully pulled off a murder?
Yeah. What? Who would even think I'm a murderer with these locks?
I'm just gonna. It's a wig.
Stop it. All right, you better start talking. Why were you on our list?
All right. Otis gave me this haircut. Are you happy?
Yeah, but you could have given yourself a better haircut.
Okay, I was low on money. I really needed a haircut. It was getting out of control. And Otis offered to do it for free. It was cheap. But the moment I had sat down and he started, I knew it was going to be a disaster. So I got out of there as soon as I could.
Hey man, don't feel bad. A lot of cool people have bad haircuts.
So explain why we shouldn't consider you the murderer.
Honestly, it was just a haircut. And he was doing me a favor. He said he gave up his plans with his butler to make some birdhouse. He was bringing the wood and the butler was bringing the hammer and nails.
The hammer and nails?
I mean, my head's gonna be cold for a little bit. I'll have to adjust for sweater weather, but it'll grow back.
Silly Mrs. May, she's got herself into trouble. 10 screws that never come and lose, they're running up and down the table. But she feels good, never upset, she's always been ill but able. She can run whenever she wants and everyone knows she will. How she never cut her hair. A smooth, silky lightning, incandescent air. She's a cool, crazy killer, Mrs. May. What they don't understand is that she's almost already dead. Let it grow back, let it grow back. 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 Let it into the dark. Let it into the dark. Let it into the dark. I can tell just what it's gonna be. Tinted walls and a shuttered sprawl, and a sight too plain to see. If you keep moving, you get it back, and now it's gonna take it away. If you feel good, don't quit, and now it's gonna take you, now it's gonna take you. Silly Mrs. May, she's got herself into trouble. 10 men, emergencies at hand, and they've run and got the jumper cables. But she feels good, never upset, she's always been ill but able. She can run whenever she wants, and everyone knows she will. How she never had a smooth and silky lightning, incandescent air. She's a cool, crazy killer, Mrs. Hey, what they don't understand is that she's got a pair of scissors in her pocket and she's really gonna cut it for the inside this place he's warm. Outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two months, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You found out nothing that I wanna tell you about. No, 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 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold your hands in. Cause it's too cold for you and now. So let me hold your hands in. Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold your hands in the holes of my sweater.
Did you get it right? Sit down and don't speak unless
Nice hat. Thank you. Wow, I really like when Justin's forced into silence. Oh, can't hear him. Thank you. There it is. So, who thinks they got it right? Who thinks they figured out who killed Otis? That was really weak. Apparently, nobody. Who thinks they figured out who killed Otis? Alright, we're gonna bring out the suspects one at a time. And by a round of applause, I wanna hear you. If you think it's the suspect that did it, as loud as you can. Number 1, Davis. Number 2, James. Number 3, Eli. Does anybody think that the murderer is not on stage right now? Who do you think it is? I don't know, let's find out. Let's find out.
all of the clues because Justin and I surely didn't. Let's find out. The murderer is Aiden the butler. Let's go through the clues and see what you and we missed. 1. The night of the dinner party, Aiden turned on the music, and when he swiped down, you could see that he was able to control the lights from his phone. 2. When Aiden was talking to the group, the hammer was sitting right behind him on the table. 3. In Davis's interview, he said,
"He never treated the people close to him right, but for some reason, he would always treat me right."
4. James said,
He was getting ready to fire him tomorrow, but obviously that won't be happening now.
And 5, Eli said.
He was bringing the wood and the butler was bringing the hammer and nails.
But on the 3rd day of investigations, a shock was had by all. For Otis had risen from the dead. He was alive, and he said, "I'm still standing."
Some fun stuff. Starting with something a little bit new. So I got a DM on our social media account over winter break from an alum who said, "Hey, I was cleaning up my room and I found an old trophy. Do you want it?" I was like, "Sure." So Madison Jordan, RA of the Year, Rookie of the Year from 2012. I have your trophy, but thanks. So we're turning this into our Rookie of the Year award. We had 3 new members this year. You guys, are you all together? Oscar and Xavier, all 3 were amazing. Why did 2 of you just stand back? So the way that we did this is group vote, and in the future, the Rookie of the Year will pick the Rookie of the Year. But since we didn't have anybody to pick, we took a vote, and the winner is Enrique!
Well, I would like to thank my parents and this amazing group behind me. Thank you all, and thank you, because I couldn't have done it without these two, my other rookies, to come up here, y'all too. These two are my brothers and my brothers that I got this year, and we have gotten very close, so I know I have a quick speech, but this is my award, of course, but this is our award as well, all right?
Start with me.
Hello? There we go. Alright. So the next part, we have this little tradition involving this very large purple jacket that doesn't fit anyone ever. It's been a tradition for a while, every spring concert. Someone receives this from whoever had it the year before. And it's supposed to represent someone with the most toccata. Which is meaningless, or whatever you want it to mean. It's pretty much how it goes. So I picked Eli 2 years ago, last year. I'm getting old. I picked Eli last year because he was a very positive person and I loved having him in rehearsals. And now it's his turn to give it to who he thinks has the most toccata in the group. So Eli, please define what that means to you.
So for me this year, I decided to define toccata to myself as always having a space in your heart for others. No matter what time of day it is, no matter if you've had arguments with them in the past, no matter if you're frustrated with them, you always have, that is what a toccatone is. You are a brother, you are a family, and if you can always have that love in your heart for someone else, even when you're frustrated, even when you're angry, then that is the quintessential toccatone. And because of that, I have chosen for this year's recipient of the purple jacket, drum roll please, Joseph Stokes!
I was not expecting this. I kind of forgot we did this tradition. This means actually the world to me. These are my brothers, and I spend, how many hours a week with them? I live with them, and I go to rehearsal with them. And Fellowship Hall, we've spent many hours there. But I could not have accomplished everything I've accomplished in this group without these guys. Like, Justin, my VP mentor, and Jake in the audience. But yeah, and these people, they are my brothers and my best friends, and I will forever love them and forever cherish them. And the fact that I'm wearing this purple jacket right now is the biggest honor of my life. And so I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Wow, how great does he look in a woman's at XXL? So now I want to take this time to thank all of these amazing people that made this show possible and has contributed to other shows and our whole adventure this year. Starting with Trevor from Liquid Fifth, who's we have Thomas from Creative Sound and Lighting. Give it up. Melissa Anderson, Sean Gray, Martha Ashley, Holly Ralston, HPU Security, Caroline Sykes, Jack O'Donnell, Andrew Mack, Sam Zito, Ryan Stewart, Joey Lucent, Caleb Leventhal, Student Government Association, Dr. Mark Ashley Foster, and the School of Arts and Design. A long list of amazing people. And the one that, and Danny Hockett. Yes. Everyone. Thank you so much for all your help. We really appreciate it. We love doing this, and I'm glad you're willing to help us, so thank you. All right.
We have another thing real quick that we forgot about, but I think you guys might... Do you guys want to see the album art for our new album? Why not? Why not? Oh, thanks for... Thomas, can you lower the lights so we can, like, just admire it for a minute? That was designed by yours truly, Kyler Koenig. All right. Well, I think that's all we have.
Hey, this show is not over yet. So this is a tradition that we always do. Joe, you gotta stand right. Don't leave. No. Here, no. I'm gonna miss you. Come back. No, because I'm gonna roast you. This is our senior roast tradition. What are you doing? I mean, this is gonna be great. So, Joe, since my freshman year.
Why do you have a paper?
Oh, because I got a list. Oh, thank you. Wow. This is great. Let me unfold this. Okay. Up, please. Oh, beautiful. All right, so Joe had just joined the group the spring before I joined the group in the fall of 2020. Joe was one of my first friends, always there for me. Love Joe. Joe, thank you for everything. But it's time. There was one time when I'm in rehearsal, and this is probably, face the crowd. They want to see you and your reaction. I walk in rehearsal, and I'm checking in on people, because I always do, because, college sucks, and it's kind of hard sometimes, so we gotta make sure everybody's okay. I walk up to Joe, out of the blue. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Doesn't respond. I walk closer. Joe is scrolling on Grindr. In rehearsal. I was like, Joe, don't you have better places to do this? Not at rehearsal which starts in a minute and a half. Oh, it's location-based. I guess he wants to be on campus. That's just how it is. So, another fun fact. Joe has been permanently banned from Venmo.
Okay, so, I don't know. So, we all collect money for events that we do, like when we went to SoJam, and Joe takes it upon himself to collect said money. But because of a fun little fact that he was banned from Venmo, we all had to mysteriously one day meet Megan Moronsky. Never knew who Megan Moronsky was, until actually Oscar and I had the lovely opportunity of meeting her in her own home up in Long Island, New York, because of choir tour. It was just really nice to put a face to the name that we kept sending a lot of money to. It's just really disturbing at some points when this all started. But, that's fun.
Yeah, and let's just go back to the beginning. He's banned from Venmo. Like, that's great, honestly. Like, you just can't pay anybody anymore, and that just saves you money. There you go. Even though how'd you get banned? You want to explain it?
No, not really.
Like a couple words?
I got a phone call from Venmo Corporate. It wasn't Venmo Corporate, and somebody hacked my account. And then they banned me for life because I was a security threat to Venmo.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, that's not good. Okay, Joe, Joe's very talented in all aspects of life. I've never had a day in my life where I go up to Joe and he's like, give me a second, I'm busy. Or give me a second, I got a phone call. And then sometimes, right now, he's free, which is great. But Joe's really cool. In high school, he made an instrument out of pipes. That's pretty cool, honestly. Like, this is not really a roast. He actually recorded a YouTube video on it. But we had another good idea. Thomas, could you play Joe's first YouTube video?
And I am also playing the sax maker 10 on YouTube. It's my first video, as you know. And I just wanted to talk a little about myself. My name is, like I said, Joseph. I am 12 years old, and you should probably realize I like the Patriots. Just a little.
Wow, times have changed, haven't they? Woo!
So, one of our other favorite memories, reoccurring memories, constant memories, like maybe every 15 minutes in rehearsal, a certain somebody in the group who shall remain nameless, who keeps making certain specific comments or jokes about a certain area of life. And then Joe, just out of nowhere, just starts throwing it back because that's just what he does. So we'll just be doing choreo, and then suddenly you got a hand on your neck and a button. Yeah, it's just all over the place. But it's all right, because we love Joe and all of his Snap Street pictures. But
a lot of people can't say that they have the smartest, kindest, handsomest, and most hardworking friend, right? I mean, that's just great. But I'm really glad you can say that about me, Joe. I really appreciate it. I love you.
I gave him that joke.
Wow, way to call me out. So, I think. Oh, the other one? The other one?
Yeah, I want the other one.
Yeah, so let's actually, I'm not going to say that one. Actually, yeah. I think Joe was one of the first people to have COVID. This is mainly because he hasn't had good taste in men since then. Come on, Joe. I didn't want to say that, but I had to. It just rolls off the tongue. And then one last thing. So, Joe worked at NBC in Washington, D.C. over the summer. He visited me once. So can you guess when he visited me? Because I'm from Northern Virginia. Anybody just yell. Just yell a date. Any dates?
July 4th.
Incorrect. I work at a winery, and we had a pride event, and he showed up for that. He got a 2-for-1, and it wasn't for me. So, hey, it's okay. We had good music. It was, DC Gay Men's Bar, which is great. And Joe appreciated everything, and I appreciated Joe coming. Joe gave me a tip, a good tip, and I was like, thank you, Joe.
No, my parents did that.
In your name. Megan. Okay. Oh, it was Megan. It was Megan. Alright, but in the end, Joe, we love you so much. These past couple of years have been absolutely fantastic with you, and I couldn't imagine it with anybody else.
just to continue what Aiden said, there have been so many times where I've texted Joe and I'm like losing it because I'm running from one thing to another. Like on my bike, I'll be texting Joe, and I was like, that's not what this is about. Anyway, so I'll be texting him, and I'm like, Joe, what the heck is going on? I'm losing it, literally. And Joe's like, all right, buddy, take a deep breath. And I do. And then I come back, and he said, how do you feel now? And I'm like, all right, I feel better. And there have been so many times where I've just had the great privilege of just having him in my life, because he really just does so much for us, and it's going to be really, really, really hard next year without you moving forward, and we will remember you and love you forever. So thank you.
Let's go!
Actually, one more thing. Joe is an ordinary person, but he's also an extraordinary person. Joe, it's time for that audition song that you sang to get into this group. Vamos. Let's go. Come on.
That's not. No.
you. Well, this ain't the honeymoon. We're past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehaved and you made your mistakes, and we both still got room left to grow. And though love sometimes hurts, I still put you first, and we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it slow. Maybe we'll live and learn. Maybe we'll crash and burn. Maybe we'll stay, maybe you'll leave, maybe you'll return. Maybe another life, maybe we both survive. You need to know, we never know. Maybe you and I, we're just ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow, take it slow. This time we'll take it slow.
All right, boy. It's our turn. So, Justin Shaw, I met you before I was a student. In the middle of Slane, with a bunch of guys around you. I had no idea who any of you were. But I knew you, for one specific reason. We will keep track of that if we can show the media that I provided, if we got it. So, let's look at these are two rare Justins here. We have Goofy Justin over there on FaceTime. We've got zoomed in Justin. Very fancy. Next slide, please. Now, you can see the beginnings of why I remember Justin. This is the rarest Justin, known as Spiky Justin. And you can also see a little Colin Frankhauser down there. Thanks for the pictures, Colin.
No problem.
So, next slide. I want to leave these Snapchat filter Justins with you as we continue to roast him, just to see the sides of him we don't normally get to view all the time. He's a goofy boy. Spiky Justin is who I remember. Now, looks aside, his brain is amazing. He can churn out the greatest arrangements you have ever heard. Now, if only we could remember them. Really hard to learn. James, remember that dead dad? It's rough. And they come out real slow. This last one, we only got recently because Justin hates this arrangement as much as we hate it. Nah, he's a good boy. We love him at parties. Goofy Justin comes out late night at parties when he will be willing to sing WAP with a freshman that he just met. Now, he's a
Come on, Alan, here he is.
And
I got a buddy in my roast now. Keep going.
I would love to have more moments like that. If only Justin would come out of his room. It's rough. We love being with him, but he's too busy buying furniture and being an adult. I don't know what that's all about. You gotta worry about that. You're still in college, man. You're getting old too quick. All seriousness, we love Justin. I'm breaking down. He has been a mentor to me, and he gave me that purple jacket last year and made my year. And I love this man, and I will miss him more than anything. And I know Davis will too. You have been with us this whole time.
Yeah, going back to worrying about stuff that has nothing to do with college, I was talking to Justin the other night about, his plans once he graduates, because that's all he talks about to us. It's like, thanks, I guess we mean nothing to you. The other night I'm sitting down with him, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for an apartment, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. I'm like, whoa, Justin, that's a lot. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty worried. And I'm like, yeah? Nice. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm pretty bad at this. I'm not great at roasting people. Yeah, okay, I will. Just for you. I mean, Eli also pretty much covered it all. I mean, you do spend a lot of time in your room, but
Hey, he is a god-tier Rocket League player, though. Let me say.
Absolutely.
Oh, smokes me every time. Why I don't play.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time in his room, but that just makes the times that he's out of his room with all of us that more memorable, that more important.
That's why I do it.
And yes, Justin's arrangements are very hard to learn, but they're also so good. I mean, Poplar Street, Grow Back, some of the songs you guys heard tonight. Justin, he's done a lot of other great stuff. A lot of our other albums, and yeah, Justin, for me personally, like Eli, you've been there with me, so has Joe, for this entire time, and sorry. You've meant so much to me over these last couple of years. You've really helped me find my place in the group and here at school. And I mean, you and Henry gave me the reins to start arranging, and that opened the path to many other things that I got the opportunity to do: choreography, vocal percussion, and I mean, all that is because you've inspired me since day one to be the most authentic, most providing person in the group that I could possibly be. And I love you so much, man. I don't know what we're going to do without you next year.
Man, we are really going to miss you. I love you, buddy. Now we really get to see Justin come alive.
This is the first hug he's given me without lifting me up, by the way. This is my audition song too, by the way, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. It's not. But we're gonna do it anyways. You stumble through your days, got your head hung low. The sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest. Sun's up and the colors blinding, tell the world to redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive, go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's all been white, you're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and the world you could ever be, 'cause you dream with your eyes wide open. In a world I can't go back again. Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I'm gonna do one more song.
Let's do one more song.
You ready? Yeah, we're ready. No, let's just end it here.
Celia, you're breaking my heart, you're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please to come home. Celia, you're breaking
my daughter daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you please to come home. Come on home. Do, 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 do. Bo, 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 bo. This is how we break it down. Lady, shush, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Lady, shush, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 come on home.
No, I just learned how to spend my mother's money. Somebody's glasses. Katie, your glasses? Sam, yours? Oh, my glasses. Katie. He was awesome.
I got front row seat. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, you really went?
The guy that I met. Good to see you. I did second chance.